Okay. Hello. Yes, Chris Johnson. Let's hope it works. Hope everybody's having a great day. Just stick it in the chat if you can hear me, see me. That'd be absolutely fantastic, but everything should be okay. I'll just get confirmation of that before we move on. Fantastic. You can hear me. That's good. Okay. Well, welcome. Today is March 21st. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's also a Friday, very important start of the weekend. Hopefully you've got things planned. Don't know what you're doing, but if you have, hope you enjoy yourselves, whatever you've got to do. As far as Onpassive is concerned, had a look at the OES today. Hadn't seen anything new. Obviously, if you guys see anything that I need to know and spread to the rest of the community, please let me know. And obviously, we will spread that far and wide, whether it's through myself, whether it's through Marty and Chris or anybody else. We obviously like to bring you good news, and that is normally a pop-up in the OES, and you guys will find out that as soon as possible. Today, then, Friday, is Q&A day. Why are we doing Q&As when we haven't got that much information to give you? Basically, we're doing it because I certainly think there's a need for it still. There's a lot of people who have been asking questions, and I thought rather than replying individually to these people, why not do a Q&A on a Friday? And that gives everybody the chance to ask a question of what they're thinking. Now, obviously, if you're asking me when are we going to launch and when's the OES phase 2 going to happen, I don't know. So there's no point in asking those. There's only one man who will know that, and that's our CEO, Ash Mufareh. But if you have got a question relating to anything else, put it in the chat. And we've got some lovely people here who are in the chat. And please put question first so that I can search it and find that out. Yes, as Chris Johnson said, the canal boat has now expanded, and I have a full-on piano in the background. AI for you. This is because I'm doing it through StreamYard at the moment. So let's go to the first question, and that actually came through on an email. Let me have a look at it. Let me just get it. Let me have a look. Let me just get to it. Was it email or was it on a text? Oh, yeah. It was from Martin Kovac, and he said, Red, question for Q&A. Do you think that a certain qualification will be required to move to the second phase? And if so, what do you think it might be? Right, good question. Let's break that down into two stages. Do I think there is going to be a qualification for us to move into the second phase? What do we mean by that? Our CEO has already said that there will be a qualification for us to move forward into the phase 2. He said that in the pop-up. He said it verbally as well. So what are we thinking this qualification is going to be? It could be as simple as doing your KYC. That is, know your customer, to prove that you are a real person. That is a qualification in its own. It could be more than that. For instance, are you a person who has not rocked the boat? And I mean that in the nicest possible terms. Are you one of the people who have been unethical or gone against what your NDA says? maybe those might be part of the qualifying periods. I don't know, but for sure there is going to be some kind of, I don't want to use the word vetting because that's not the right word, but qualifications as far as having the right people within the OES organization. And my gut feeling and my best guess is that is going to be KYC. So that means that there is going to be certain credentials that you will have to upload, whether that be a physical photograph from a mobile phone, whether that is written, I don't know. But before everyone starts running around going, oh my God, I haven't got any identification, I haven't got this, that, and the other, passports or whatever it may be, there is always in every country going to be accessibility for you to enter the OES to do your KYC. For instance, there is notaries which can validate who you are, legal representations. There's bankers, doctors, etc., who will be able to validate who you are. And it will be country by country, guys. But that's kind of my gut feeling of where I think we're going to be, is that there's going to be that qualification. Okay. I believe he's meaning KYC. We'll have to wait and see, obviously. That's my best guess, but a very good question. Thank you, Martin. Any other questions? And Pravid, I'm going to go to Pravid LIKE because he's typed it so many questions, so many times. When our OES will open and when products will come out? I'm not. I did say earlier on, just because you type it lots of times doesn't mean to say it's going to change the outcome, Pravalika. But one thing's for sure is nobody, and I mean nobody, knows when that is going to happen. There is only one person who knows when it's going to happen, and that is our CEO, Ash Mufareh. Do I think that it is going to be happening in the shorter time or the longer time? I've said before, and I will keep saying it, the seeing him on Marty and Chris's live a few weeks ago, I believe was done on purpose. I believe it was done to get us ready for what is going to be coming. I also believe the pop-up and the way it was written, the words within it, again, indicated to me that things are happening, things are moving, and we are getting closer towards the stage where he is happy for us to go into phase 2. I also believe the downtime of our OES that we had for 24 hours or so, again, was all part and parcel of indications to me of us moving into that phase 2. Things had to be done in the background, and you have to reorganize things to be able to make phase 2 happen. When we do enter phase 2, what products will be coming out? I've got no idea, in all honesty, but it stands to reason, knowing what we know from previously, that our big hitter product was OConnect. Now, why wouldn't we open up with OConnect again? It's a great product. We loved it. Everybody else loved it. Why not open up with that again? We also know that all of the products that we had seen are getting a facelift, revamp, whatever you want to call it. So is there a chance we will see those again? Absolutely, there is. But in what order, what products, how many? No idea. But for sure, the next part and the next phase has to be done in a scheduled manner, has to be done in the right manner, but more importantly, it has to have the right effect. And that means coming out, doing what it's meant to do, and that is to shock us, really, in a good way of what we are seeing in front of us. We need to have that momentum back again that we got a couple of years ago in September. When that was, we had big momentum moving forward, didn't we? I believe that is what our CEO is intending to do. And at what time and what stage that's going to be, I have not got an idea. That's my best guess. So please, Pravalika, if you want to stay in the chat and me not bin you, stop putting the same question in. Okay, thank you so much. Question here from Colonel Daniel Lee. Thank you for putting question first and everything so I can find it. What is your personal plan when the ship comes in? Are you going to more or less activate with Onpassive, or sail the world, or simply get a villa and relax in your silver years? Good question. I've always been full on through and through Onpassive, Colonel Daniel Lee. It's my life, in all honesty. It's what I do on a daily basis. It's all I think about. It's really all me and Jane have talked about for 6.5 years now since I've been in. So what is my plan? My plan is to leverage absolutely everything I possibly can out of Onpassive in those early hours, months, and years to get my business set up. That is my game plan. My game plan is to utilize every ounce of my knowledge, every ounce of what I know, utilize every avenue I possibly can to get my Onpassive online business singing and dancing and going. After that, I'm going to sort my family out. After that, I'm going to sort out a larger area of people around me. Am I going to upgrade my boat? Yeah, you're damn right I am. That is part of what I'm working towards, is to upgrade what I already have. Am I then going to sail away and relax? Nope. Our game plan is to use the Onpassive community and use that as reasons to travel. That means going out to various countries, meeting up with people, talking about our business, and putting faces behind the virtual reality, what we see on an everyday basis on the internet. I want to meet new founders across the globe. So that's really what my kind of game plan is for the future as far as Onpassive is concerned. And that's really where I'm going to be moving to. Sharon Lynn has got a question. Rumor has it that we have to recruit people ourselves. Company won't do that anymore. If true, does that hurt the people who signed up because of that promise? Good question, Sharon. The rumor behind it is a simple one. Changes. Okay, changes have to be made. What those changes are going to be, we don't know. But one thing's for sure. Excuse the dog. One thing's for sure is that the business model that was there in 2018 may not be there in the future. Now, before you shoot me, okay, I don't know if that's true or not, but I do believe that changes are going to be made. And if those changes are the structure of how things work within Onpassive, then we have to move with those times as well within the business. Does this mean that we are going to have to recruit people? No, I don't believe that is going to be part and parcel of what we have to do. Why? Because we are trying to get away from a MLM attitude of the only way you can make money is to recruit people and get, and all the rest of that going around. I don't believe that at all. I believe that people will be part of your organization still. And I believe that there may be bonuses involved with your collective sales within your organization. Again, we'll have to wait and see. But I think we're probably going to be moving more towards a commission-based business rather than a completely hands-free. Does this mean that the company is not going to do work for us? No, it doesn't. I firmly believe that the company are probably going to do maybe even more than they said they were going to do for us. Why? Because it's in their own interest to work for us on our behalf. Why? Because the better that we are within the business, the better the business becomes. If it means sales, then the more sales we make, the better it is for the company as well. And anything they can do to assist us to make those sales is good for us, and it's also good for them. I used the example the other day of what I believe may happen, and that is if you had 5 people in your organization, for instance, users, affiliates, founders, even, we don't know. But if you have 5 people within your organization that have purchased a product from you from Onpassive, okay, number one, you make commissions on those sales. What I also believe will happen is the company will email these people or contact them or however it may be. They will say to them, hi Sharon, how are you? I noticed that you have purchased Connect. I hope you love our product. Here is a extra for you, or here is some discounts for you as a dedicated user of our products and services. If you bundle together this product, and this product, you can have one of those products free. Okay, this is the kind of marketing I believe the company will do on our behalf behind the scenes without us even knowing. So is that going to hurt the people that signed up because of that promise? No, I don't believe it will. I think it will actually help these people. Listen, most people joined Onpassive because it was either last chance cafe, it was a reason because they can't market. And let's face it, there's only 2 or 3% of people who can market at the end of the day. So it is a big percentage of people who joined Onpassive because of that hands-free part of it. I believe also that part of that still will be in place in one way, shape or form. We will have to see how it goes moving forward. But I believe those rumors have come about because we've been told there is going to be changes. In what way, shape or form those are, we'll have to wait and see. But I think for us to have the desired effect moving forward, as far as the phase 2 is concerned, certainly changes need to be made. And if they are part of that, then we'll have to wait and see. Okay, let's move on then. Question from Orly Dioka, I think that is. When can we edit the data in our profile in the OES? Good question. At the moment, there is no changes that you can make within your OES. I believe this will only be allowed to happen when we have our new OES, Orly. So don't worry about it, okay? Everything will become apparent when we have the phase 2 and a new OES, and we can move forward. And then obviously any editing of profiles and all the rest of it, that will be able to be done when we have our new system that we can all navigate to. Right, Praviluka, if I see any more of your same questions, I'm afraid you are going to be leaving the chat. Angela Lynn, when is the launch exactly? When is it? We'll have to wait and see. But one thing's for sure, we will all know at the same time. What's Chris Johnson said? Let's have a look. What did you say there, Chris? I must have missed it. So I'm just scrolling for another question. Nunu Santos, resilience, work and focus. Absolutely. Like I said, if you've got a question, put question first. Chris Johnson, great products. Yep, they're going to be above market value. Remember about what Ash Mufareh said? He said all our products will be above market value, and I don't see any reason why they won't be. Question from Brotherman. Here we go. Do you think when the products get released for the second phase, it will take a while for testing by founders before it starts selling to everyone? Good question, because we've had that in the past, haven't we? If you remember, through the O Founders back office, we had various beta testing of different products and services through that portal. Do I think this is going to be something in the future? My gut feeling is no. And the reason I'm saying that is because our CEO has rightly decided that he's not going to let us know what products are coming our way. This then gives the whole of the team enough time to test in house any products that are going to be released to the public. If you think of it logically, all companies, majority of companies anyway, now test their products behind the scenes before they're given to the public on general release. Does that mean that there's any glitches? Obviously there is. I'll give an example of when Microsoft upgrade their OES systems. They have certain bugs and glitches, and they give you updates, don't they, that you have to install onto your computer and to iron out those little bugs. I certainly believe that the testing will be done behind the scenes, in-house, released to the public, and then if there's anything that needs tweaking, that will also be done on, as we are going along. But I certainly don't think that it's going to hinder the selling of the products to people, to the users. I think when we get a product, it will be there, it will be ready, and we will be able to market it to people to buy it. That's my hunch, my gut feeling. We'll have to wait and see, but I think that it makes sense to get things going, and because we don't know what products are coming, that can all be tested behind the scenes. Good question, though, that is. I like that one. Question from Nanti Ria. Question: are you worried about the ongoing SEC investigation and pending court case? No, I'm not. Why am I not bothered about it? A, because we've been told that he has it in hand. B, there's been an extension to it. And C, I don't think it's going to impact any of us at all. So no, I'm not worried. So a look. Gene Cadet, my question is how the money that must of us having a system be used in the next phase? No idea. Those that have or have activated their accounts, those who have pending withdrawals, all the rest of it, all I can say is we know where we are and what we have because we can access our back office within the OES. How that's going to equate and move over to the new system on our new phase 2, I don't know, but I'm sure, 100% certain, it will all be told to us by our CEO when we have the right meetings and all the rest of it. All of that will become apparent. Okay, so there's no point in speculating, in my opinion, of where I think and what that is going. Kishora says, how many products are coming? No idea, I'm afraid, but we'll certainly start with 1 or 2. That's my guess anyway, 1 or 2 we'll start with, but I can't. Frank Fields, congratulations, 6 years today. Well done to you, sir. Somebody's liking lots of pictures on my Instagram. If you can hear that noise. Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you for your super sticker, my friend. I'm scrolling. If you've got a question, put question first, guys. We'll do a couple more or one more, and then that'll be it for today. Vivine Benny, question.
Whoa. When is Jane visiting me in Australia?
Yeah, when is Jane visiting me? Did I hear correct that we can change our international emails to an OMail address? A long time ago, it's a good question. A long time ago, in our one of our webinars, and I'm talking a few years ago now, it was discussed that we will be able to, when we had OMail up and running and domain names are all up and running, all the rest of it, we would be able to change international or our personal emails into OMail. Again, with the changes that are obviously happening, Vivine, we'll have to wait and see on that. But it was discussed an awful long time ago that this is going to be a possibility. Again, we can only go on what we were told and what we knew from before. Is that going to then pass through into the next phase? Again, we'll have to wait and see. But a good question. What do I think? I think there's a strong possibility, that's for sure, because it would make more sense for the majority of the users of the OES and Onpassive products and services to use their own email client rather than external ones. Again, we'll have to wait and see, but a good question, that is. So we'll do one more, and then we'll call it a day. If I haven't answered your question, guess what? Come back next Friday, and we can do it all again. So I'm just scrolling. I seem to be a little way behind, I'm afraid. Let's have a look. Okay, question. No, just answered that one. Sorry, I'm still looking for another question. Oh, Angela Lynn has said lunching. Sorry, Lynn. Sorry, Angela Lynn. Must have misread that. James Williams has got a question or a thing. What do you think will be the first 3 paid products that we see? Now, I am guessing here, and it is only a guess. I do believe that we will see OConnect. That is one. I also, if I'm going to go for it, I think there's going to be one that we haven't seen. So I'm guessing OConnect, one we know nothing about, and then I think our third one will probably be OTrim. Add a guess, and here's a guess. I'm going to do this last one. Okay, Michael C. Question. Hello, Red. Will we still be able to purchase limitless affiliate sites without a cap? Well, for a start, that's a really good question. Number 2, what is the buzzword from our CEO? right? Unlimited. Okay, that means no caps. That is to do with everything within Onpassive. There is going to be no limits. Okay, that means that all of our products will not be capped out. Also means the earning potential within Onpassive won't be capped out as well. So do I believe that we will be able to purchase limitless affiliates traffic for the sites? So limitless affiliate sites, yeah, why not? Each one of those is a separate line of income. Again, if it benefits the company and it benefits you, why would you not be allowed to do it? I think there's going to be certain criterias, like it has to be in different names or certainly different contact emails, etc. But I can't see any reason why you won't have a limit on the amount of affiliate sites you can have. To be honest, if you're prepared to pay for them, why not? We'll do one more then, seeing as I'm having so much fun. If there's any more to go. Thank you, John, for monitoring, John Berea, for monitoring the chat. That's very kind of you. Question. There you go. What's that on? This is the last one then for this session. Donald Durant. Hi, mate. How you doing? Question. Do you think we will have to gradually use the payment processors like we did before until we know if they can handle the volume? Best guess? No. Okay. I personally believe that for us to have the success that we're looking for through this second phase, there all the testing will have been done prior to us going again. Okay, we cannot be in a scenario where we were before. For the success of Onpassive moving forward, we need everything to work correctly as it should do, and that also includes the payment processes. I believe that whatever Ash has sorted out will be usable to a high volume of traffic from the get-go. I can't see any reason why that won't be the status quo. I think a lot of lessons were learned from before, and also I also believe that part of what Ash is going to tell us of what went on will be intertwined with the problems that we had with payment processors. So do I think that we will have to gradually use different processes and get them up to speed with the volume? No, I don't. I think that will all be done in-house. I think it will be done beforehand and all the rest of them. Okay, Brotherman, if you can bring that question to us for next time, that'll be great. And also anybody else as well. That's it for me for today, guys, for this Q&A. I hope it's been of use to you. I hope it's been of value to you. And I hope it's maybe made you think a little bit more of what is happening and the way we are going forward. Again, thank you so much. We'll do this all again next week. I'm going to reiterate once again, these are only my opinions, they're only my best guesses, and they're only from me. Nothing I have said has come from corporate. This is only from me thinking, surmising, using the knowledge that I have of Onpassive to give you my best guess or best opinion of where I think things are going to be going. Anyway, guys, that's it from me for today. Have a great weekend wherever you are. Jane and I will be here on Monday for Monday Fun Day. Okay. Look forward to seeing as many of you as possible. Until then, you guys have a great weekend. That's it from me. Bye for now.